asking questions is one of the more effective tools to create reality that I'm aware of, that I have tested, and that I'm using, and that I can fully recommend to incorporate in your reality creation practices or add to your toolkit. It's slightly different than the ones that we normally use in daily life. What do I mean by that? Well, so let's say you ask someone a question and the person will answer you something, either yes or no, or will give you like a full answer, or will just tell you I don't know, or will Google the answer and give you the answer. This is how it looks. When asking a question, we expect the answer as soon as possible, if not immediately. When it comes to reality creation, we just ask the question and we do not attempt to answer it ourselves. That is the trick. That is the most important one, because once you are trying to answer the question yourself, then you're limiting the answer to only what you know. And you will not allow the answer to come to you from the direction you don't expect whatsoever. That's number one. What is the good question to ask? What are the good questions to ask? Well, there's tons of them. You just need to have a model. And the model is like W question. What or why? And connecting W question plus number two, connecting it with the emotion. Why? Because as we already have spoken, the reason why you and I and every other human being is doing anything in his life is because it makes us feel a certain way. It gives us a feeling. The end product of every experience for us human being is, yes, emotion. Therefore, you might ask, why am I feeling more excitement every day in my life? Why am I enjoying my life so much? Why am I feeling fear? What that fear means? Why am I more joyful in my life? What am I more present? Etc., etc. This is the general idea. And another factor that is important is when you ask these questions. I can recommend to ask them when you're in your slower brainwave state, be it in theta. You can also do it in alpha, but theta is way more effective. And that happens when either you're a great meditator, have been doing it for a while, so while meditating state, or if you're not meditating, in the morning when you wake up, or in the evening when you're falling asleep, getting drowsy, and you ask the question and you forget about it, and then you allow it to come to you. How? You will see. It might be, you don't know, but it might be from you see somewhere something, you hear someone talking about something, you read something, or there's a book, there is this or that. This is cool. This is a really fun tool to use. Or you will arrive at the answer yourself somehow. You will, because you're asking the question, and when the question is asked, it's always being answered. The important thing is not to try to answer it yourself. The important thing is not to interfere it. The important meaning, hey, where's my answer? You're not answering me. Well, if you're not answering, nothing is happening. Then what are you creating? You are awesome.